guys, it's Seren. So today, well, not really today, the other day, PBS Kids YouTube channel decided to post an Odd Squad clip, but it's not an Odd Squad clip. It's for Odd Beginnings, which is this special that's premiering in February. So this was announced along with a whole bunch of stuff at the TCA meetup the other day, the Television Critics Association, and I figured I would dive right into this clip and do a reaction review thing of it, because there is a shit ton of stuff. And yeah, there's like a shit ton of stuff here. There's like, oh wow. There's like locales, voiceovers, locations, world building. There's so much that's packed into what, like, uh 20 seconds. I'm gonna try and not make this like a half-hour video, because I did that in the past with the Clifford reboot trailer, and I regret that very much. I don't know how I managed to turn 31 seconds of a trailer into a 30-minute reaction video. So I'm gonna try not to do that this time. Yeah, so let's just dive right into it here. Let's dive right into Odd Squad is Going Global, aka the Odd Beginnings trailer.
A new Odd Squad is coming to PBS Kids.
I hope you like your new uniforms.
From the Arctic
We gotta get out of here! No!
to the Amazon.
Sorry, that's my stupid computer. Or stupid YouTube, whichever. Both? Gosh. Hold on, I can't fucking... Why does YouTube suck? Does it suck just because it sucks? Or is it me? Or like, what?
A new Odd Squad is.
Okay, that should work. Okay. Sorry, I should have tested that before I started playing it. That was a mistake. Let's get going now.
A new Odd Squad is coming to PBS Kids.
See, here's the thing. I'm going to be... You guys probably know the gist by now if you watch these. But see, the thing is that some news outlets have reported this as a reboot. It's not a reboot. It's a Generation 3 of main 4 agents. It's Generation 3. It's like My Little Pony with like Generation 3 of characters. It's the exact same thing here. Odd Squad Mobile Unit is not a reboot. It is not. It's not. It's season 3 of an ongoing show. It's just titled Mobile Unit because that's just how it be.
I hope you like your new uniform.
So it should probably be mentioned that I saw some synopses on Google the other day. It's kind of like a few days ago, I think. I don't know how accurate they are. I feel like they have some sense of accuracy, but they haven't been spotted anywhere else on the internet. So we have, let me see if I can remember these off the top of my head. Portalandia, which is where Orla, what is it? Shit. She incorrectly assembles a portal, which sends the other main 3 to another dimension. Slides and Ladders is where Oswald gets on an Odd Squad podcast to talk about the van. There's... Oh, man. I can't remember the other ones off the top of my head, but probably at the end of this, I'll probably take a look at them and discuss them a little bit. Because right now I want to focus on this trailer. There's a lot here.
From the Arctic.
Okay, so we have the Arctic. I don't even know if that is that in the Arctic? Do they have mountains in the Arctic? I don't know. But this kind of jumps off some stuff that was seen in the Odd Squad Mobile Unit trailer, which is, I'm going to link it down in the description if you want to go see a more theatrical version of Season 3. But yeah, just like here, we have, I think that's Oswald, Omar and Opal, skiing down via an avalanche, which is actually pretty death-defying. That's like, the show is no stranger to taking like leaps of faith when it comes to like death. Like, we have Olive's jumping out of a plane slash suicide mission in Skip Day. We have the whole Training Day disaster with like presumably dead agents, all that stuff. Here we have an avalanche, and considering I just saw an episode of a show where a guy had to call 911 because he was trapped in an avalanche upside down. He was trapped there for like hours. That's pretty scary.
We gotta get out of here! No!
To the
Okay. Yeah. What is this? Is this like a, what is that? Is that like a sash? It kind of does. They kind of look like pseudo Odd Squad agents, but they're not really. They're not really. I don't know. Let's see what he's looking at.
Amazon.
Oh. Wow. That is... That's some structural... What is that? Is that an HQ? That can't be a headquarters. That's like above ground. You can see, though, that it's edited in. If you look here, you can kind of see that it's edited in. It's not a real thing. I mean, sinking ship hasn't always been the superior, like, top of the world company when it comes to special effects. It kind of shows here. Anyway, it looks like an above ground headquarters. Kind of does. There's like, I guess these are windows. It's in the shape of a jackalope, of course. You have vines and moss. I guess this is the Amazon rainforest, but the announcer could probably just be jacking stuff up, because I haven't heard a single thing about most of these locations, so...
Rainforest.
Puppy!
Oh, we have Orliner in her outfit. In her, outfit, I guess? So, they're in their normal aging uniforms. So does that mean they were dispatched from other Odd Squads, or like one Odd Squad? Like, were Omar and Opal just dispatched from one Odd Squad to join the mobile unit? Is it just like pick and choose for the Big O, or like what? Because they're shown here not in their mobile unit suits, but in their investigation outfits. Which is, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I'm kind of interested in seeing where this goes, because Odd Beginnings is supposed to, like, establish the main four, versus previous seasons where it was just like, well, okay, so you have your main four all set. We're not even going to give any clue as to how or why they're the main four. They're just your main four. Enjoy. But I'm guessing these two are going to be dispatched from an Odd Squad headquarters to find two other specific agents to join the mobile unit. So this is them meeting Orla for the first time in her battle armor warrior outfit. I'm guessing. I don't really know. It's kind of hard to tell from like a trailer, which by the way is way too upbeat. It's kind of similar to Odds and Ends, and how that trailer was way too upbeat for a very grim season finale. Like, it's such dissonance. It's insane. This is kind of like that, because I don't think Odd Beginnings will be as grim, but it's definitely dissonance when you compare it to the trailer and its background music. I mean, come on. Let's just face the fact that PBS Kids doesn't know how to make dramatic trailers except for movies. Let's just face that music.
Where?
To Times Square.
Oh my god. Holy shit! Wow. I'm gonna go a little bit further in this, actually. Hold on a sec.
Where?
Oh, wow. Holy shit. Wow. I don't even know why I'm crying. But I have never, ever in my life seen such explicit product product placement like this and not cover it up with schmumbers. Like we have Arrow, we have Sephora. This is probably Nike or Adidas or something. I feel like this could be like Wonderful Pistachios. That looks like Dunkin' Donuts. Probably isn't Dunkin' Donuts, but whatever. That's probably a movie. I don't know what that is. That kind of looks like Garfield. That looks like something. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. T-Mobile, don't forget that. American Eagle, that's probably American Eagle. This show is going to take product placement in New York City and shove it up our asses. And I don't know how to feel about that because every single modern brand has always been covered up with schmumbers. But they didn't even bother to cover up Sephora, Arrow, T-Mobile, American Eagle. They didn't care. They just gotten it. I mean, that's for shows that are shot in like Times Square. I'm guessing they don't need permission to like have from the companies featured to like to be featured on the show because it's Times Square. I mean, are they really going to go to T-Mobile and like Adidas and ask them, hey, can your advertisement be in our show? That's probably like non-existent here. Oh man, but this show's going hard on the world building. This is probably where they visit the Flatiron Building because I think it's in New York. So yeah, so like, hey, you want to take a vacation from the comfort of your own home? Here you go. Oh my god, wow. Whew! It's so jarring to see product placement here and not have it covered up by the Schmumbers brand. Like, season 2 had, like, French's mustard and Heinz ketchup covered by the Schmumbers brand. They had a shout out to Time Magazine that was covered in Odd Squad stuff. It's kind of jarring. I don't know what to think about it, to be honest with you. Oh, I'm gonna move on before I lose my mind over this. I'm gonna be studying this for a good long time.
Odd Squad.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
Amazon rainforest.
But beware!
To Times Square. Odd.
Okay. So is this presumably after they get the suits? Oh, no, I think it is presumably after they get the suits. But yeah, you have, I guess this is Bisso's headquarters. Ha! She has a whole fucking fleet of planes and helicopters here. What is this, like an army hangar with like helicopters and stuff? I don't know. It kind of looks like it, but it kind of looks too immaculate and clean for something like that. We have, wow. I mean, we never saw what the Big O's office looked like before, but now that I see it, it's kind of jarring. Anyway, yeah. Popcorn maker.
Squad is going.
Turns into the mobile unit van. I'm guessing it's some sort of disguise, and I'm guessing she keeps her, like, all-powerful remote that can make everything except juice. I'm guessing. It's still a spiffy van, though. As I said, I already reviewed the mobile unit trailer, the one that's more theatrical than this one, and as I said before, this van looks spiffy. The van looks spiffy, and it still does.
With a whole.
Oh wow, she even put rocket boosters in there. Or, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, how are you supposed to fly in the thing? Oh my god. It kind of brings me back to, I think it was a joke made in Disorder in the Court, where Otto's like, Otto, you're buying me a new car. A car? Yeah, like a big car. Like a truck even. Do people still drive those? And Misso's like, the only one that's driving a car is me. That's it. And then there's the joke in the movie about her losing her license for the helicopter, but not for a car. So there's something like that.
Whole new team of highly.
Oh, well, I can see why this was picked as the fun. They only get wilder from here, folks. But as I said in my review for the mobile unit trailer, this kind of parodies, well, not really parodies, it's kind of like coincidentally a shout out to how Olive and Otto and Olympian Otis proceeded in the van. It's kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie though, I stand by my point that these look like wheelchairs. I will stand by that point until the day I die, because I've never seen a car seat so bulky unless it was an electric wheelchair. I don't know. That's what it screams to me. It screams electric wheelchair.
Trained agents.
I can't find my.
Oh, okay. So we have the Mr. O. I had like such a controversial opinion about this, and I don't know if I should say it. I think I'm gonna hold back. In the risk of not angering a minority, I'm gonna shut my big fat mouth and just get right to the point here. So, we have Mr. O. Huh. I'm wondering if it's. No, I don't think it is. I'm wondering if it's the Mr. O that was featured in the trailer that had like a yo-yo. I'm wondering if that's it, but yeah, they get to visit an office that has wood. It looks like a winter house or something. There's still the same Miss O stuff. There's still, I don't know what that is. It looks like the thing from that Pixar short with the dumpling. I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called, but it kind of looks like that. There's the speaker. There's the clipboard, I guess. It's not as cluttered as Miss O's desk. But, I mean, as the Big O's desk when she was a Miss O. That's got to count for something. Also sweater. That sweater's nice.
My glasses anywhere.
They're on your.
Oh! I'm guessing these are updated agent jackets. Which is kind of a bit different since the Season 1 and 2 jackets were kind of like, I don't know what they were. They were like more longer and more professional, I guess. But, yeah.
Face. Don't miss.
She's like, oh. Oh, well, okay, well. Fine then, son, you win.
It's Odd Beginnings, a special 1-hour event Monday, February 17th. Part of an all-new week of Odd.
Okay, so this is something that actually got me at first. This is part of a new week of Odd Squad. There are 20 episodes in Season 3, so if they go through an entire week of them, that's going to be 5 episodes right off the bat. And that kind of concerns me. Because, yeah, that kind of concerns me. Because it's unclear whether this is the last season or not. And it's always to be treated as the last season. Because, you know, PBS Kids is murky on cancellations. But to put out 5 episodes out of 20 right off the bat, that's kind of telling. It's also kind of concerning. Because that means the show will probably be over in like a year. And we could have up to year-long hiatuses, which is not okay. Usually we had to wait like 3 months, 6 months, never like an entire year, except for another season. So this is kind of concerning. It's made unclear whether this show will get a season 4 or not. I'm hoping it does, but at the same time, it's kind of murky. I don't really know. Yeah, so it's kind of like we're on our toes here, just like trembling, waiting for a season 4 announcement to come.
Odd Squad on PBS Kids and the PBS Kids video app.
Okay, well, yeah, that was it. There's no, like, stinger and teaser or anything. Yeah. So, let me look up the Odd Squad Season 3. Synopsis. synopsis. If I can find them. That's not it. I forgot I had to look for an episode name. Okay. Let's start with Portlandia. Okay. We don't get anything for Odd Beginnings. There's no synopsis for it yet. I can look it up right now, actually. Let's see. Oh no! Okay. Let's look it up right now. And maybe my mouse won't flip up. Let's see. Da-ba-da-ba-da-da. Oh, look! There's no synopsis! Oh, wow! I expected that. Okay. I kid. Okay. Anyway. Portlandia. When Orla rushes through constructing a portal without reading the instructions, Omar, Oswald, and Opal end up stuck in the 17th dimension. This is an Orla episode, because of course it is. I thought it would be Opal, to be honest, but I mean... yeah. I don't know. I already stated before that Orla might be my new favorite character of Season 3. This is because I love her too much. Oh my god. She's gonna be a confused little nugget. What's this thing? That's a cheese puff, Orla. No, it's not. It's a cheese puff, Orla. You eat the cheese puff. What? You eat the cheese puff, Orla. Okay. And then we have Slides and Ladders. Oswald finally lands an interview on a famous Odd Squad podcast to talk about the new Mole Uniband. So, yeah, so, I thought this would be a segue to the Odd Squad cast, but I guess it isn't. It's two separate things, and that's for shame. I'm just gonna curl up in a ball and regret my decisions. Running on empty. Half. I have several questions. Like, for example, what the fuck? Well, you know what? I'm just gonna close that. Never mind. Man, here I was. I was so hyped, and I forgot that YouTube runs seasons on a different caliber than literally any other site on the internet. Oh, I'm gonna kick myself for that. Anyway, yeah, stuffy nose. Gross. Running on empty. On the way to deliver a baby blob to the Big O in London, the mobile Univan runs out of fuel. Okay, I kind of expected that from the title. Thank you for spoiling that. But... oh... well, this can either go really great or really awful. It kind of depends. It's 20 episodes. I mean, what are you going to do? It's kind of murky. Orla's birthday. Omar has plans to surprise Orla with the 500th birthday party. Oh my god. Whoo! Out of all these episodes, I think this is the one I'm most excited for because, as I said, I love Orla. But see, the thing is that Dr. O Party Time Excellent was an awful birthday episode. Actually, I said it was a birthday episode. It's not a birthday episode. It's a going away party. Anyway, O is Not for Old was actually a good birthday episode. I liked it anyway, so I think maybe, I don't know, this could either be good or bad depending on Dr. O Party Time Excellent and O is Not for Old. It could go good or bad, to be honest, I don't know. The team accidentally gets locked out of its van. Jeremy, how'd you fuck this up, Jeremy? Fucking Jeremy? God! Oh! Okay, anyway. I don't know who Jeremy is. But he's probably some guy that they'll meet. I guess to go help him unlock it. Oh boy. Okay. The thrill of the face. Raising the bar. Okay. An ancient stone warrior has been let loose in the Museum of Natural Odd. Okay. So, World Tour Odd had the Museum of Modern Odd. Now we have the Museum of Natural Odd? Can you, like, is it, like, the same thing? Or can, like, the writers pick a name? Or, like, what the fuck? Anyway, this probably parodies the Museum of Natural History, so it's the Museum of Modern Odd. But I'm guessing this might be an Orla-esque episode. And if that's the case, there are a lot of Orla episodes. I'd like to express my concern, please. I know you have 20 episodes, but can't you, like, divide it among each one of the main 4? Like, please? You have 20 episodes. Use it wisely. Come on. I mean, come on. You gotta use it wisely. Okay. The mobile unit gets ranked low on the Odd Squad magazine progress reports. Oh! So we have the Odd Squad Most Odd list, which parodies a Time magazine. Now we're getting the Odd Squad magazine. Which, hi. Can I get this, please? I hear your books a million. You sell millions of books. Can I get the Odd Squad magazine? How much is it? Hello, yes, would you like a free book from Odd Squad? Our religion? Anyway, yeah, funniness aside, I'm sensing this will be an Opal episode, because Opal's like the go-getter, and she wants everything to be like, like, beautiful and perfect, and if everything's not, she's gonna lose her shit. Okay, now we have a good one here. Odd Squad in the Shadows. The mobile unit is called to Pinehurst, North Carolina to stop a villain who is stealing various objects. Okay, so if this isn't the Shadow episode, I don't know what the fuck it can be. This kind of looks like it could be paired as a second movie. It kind of looks like it. I mean, this can't just be a normal 11-minute episode, not with the trailer I was shown, but yeah, we have Odd Squad in the Shadows. Kind of looks like Odd Squad the movie too, but it's not really. I'm kind of excited for this one, to be honest. Maybe it is a movie? Maybe? Maybe it's just a 2-hour-long two-parter or something? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this is the Shadow episode. And the Shadow is basically, it's season 3's arcing villain who has a grudge against the mobile unit for some reason. And she what does she want? Oh yeah. She wants to gather up all the villains for a villain network. Whatever that is. Yeah, so I don't know how this will go. It's way too early to tell, to be honest. Then we have Train of Thoughts and Overdue, which are the last two in the bunch. A villain turns train cars on. Wow, that's a short synopsis. When am I supposed to go off on that? The title could mean anything. The synopsis could mean anything. But, I mean, that's par for the course for this show. It has vague synopsis. I mean, I'm not surprised. Orla is kicked off the squad when a library book she took out 400 years ago is overdue. She took that thing 400 years ago and she's... Okay, well. If this and the birthday episode doesn't prove immortality in these agents, then I don't know what the fuck will. Okay? Because I need some mythology and lore in my abstract ass children's show. Please, I need closure on this thing. All of us have been making theories about immortality. I just need it to be true. I just need it to be canon. Anyway, yeah, this will be a unique episode, I think. Orla's kicked off. Library books took out 40 years ago is overdue. Because apparently you can get kicked off the squad for that. It's like a minor infraction, but okay. I'm guessing she'll probably owe a load of money, too. So, I don't know. Might bring currency into the mix? I don't know. I'm excited to see where this goes, though, but again, it's way too early to tell. I'm just gonna confirm this. Just because I want to. I'm like, mm. I'm just gonna confirm this real quick, just because I want to. Uh huh. You called? Yeah. So basically, that's basically it for the most part. I'm guessing we're getting all of these episodes in, maybe not all of them, but some of them at least, in that week. Which, hey, good. I'm gonna be doing reaction videos on these. You guys already know I'm gonna be doing reaction videos on these. Yeah. So anyway, that was the Odd Squad, Odd Beginnings trailer. Um, Again, if you guys want to see a more theatrical-ish version that shows locations and it's kind of like the official thing of the show, I'll put a link for it in the description. I want to keep it unlisted so Sinking Ship doesn't strike me down. I don't even know if they'll see this anyway, but I mean, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little review reaction thing. I tried to keep it short so that it wouldn't end up an hour long. It's probably like a half hour at most. But yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. You can follow me on Twitter as well. The link's in the description. Thanks. Bye.